Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. Welcome. So this is a practice for you, and we start seated and we finish in Shavasana at the end. We've got some standing postures after some seated postures, and yeah, it's quite a funky little practice and I hope you enjoy it.
O radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
We'll start in seated. Make yourself comfortable in any seated position. Feeling yourself grounded here on the mat, your sit bones resting heavily. As you inhale, feel a lengthening in your spine. So you can imagine space being created between each vertebrae. As you breathe out, there's a calmness, a softness, an openness, feeling expansion. With the breath, there's space being created and there's a relaxation, a softness. Gently opening your eyes, and we can begin to look over your shoulder one way, inhale forward, then the other way. In your own time, take this movement a few times, keeping it nice and slow. Steady, looking after your neck. When you're ready, you can bring the head back to center. Then the ear can come down to the shoulder, and the shoulder's resting away from the ear. Bringing out the opposite arm. Breathing here for a couple of breaths. Inhale back up, over to the other side. So you don't need to bring up the arm if you don't want to, it just makes it a little bit stronger. Inhaling up, that's great. Okay, so with the nose, we're taking a few circles around, 2 or 3 only really. Being careful of the back of your neck. If you need to make sure the back of your neck is safe and protected, you can take smaller circles. In the other direction. Obviously keeping the breath nice and long, steady, deep, back to center, and lifting up the head when you're ready. Okay, so we'll draw some circles with the shoulders, forwards, and then backwards. That's great, good. And then releasing the shoulders. Bring the arms out with the palms up, palms forward, down, back, down, forward, up, forward, down, back, down, forward, up, forward, down, back, down, forward, up, reaching up, clasping your hands together, stretching out your fingers, your index fingers, and then gently rock from side to side. If you're lifting up through the side body, engaging your abdomen, lifting up pelvic floor, nice and strong. If you need to release the arms, that's okay. If you can, they're up by your ears. And gently relax in the middle, lifting up and release the arms down. That's great, okay. And we're going to exhale forward and inhale back in a seated cat flow. So the breath is really guiding this movement of the spine. And back to center. So your heart is resting over your pelvis and your head is resting over your heart. Lovely. Okay, so let's bring out the right leg and we're going to place it on top of the left. So we're coming into square pose. I've actually taken away my folded up blanket, so you might want to release anything like that or not. So breathing in and then exhale forward. So it might be your legs don't do this, so just do whatever feels comfortable for them to do, whatever it is. But if you can, your shins are kind of in line with the mat. And you'll come as far forward as your body wants to. So that might be up here, it might be down here. And then start to move back up. We won't stay in that one too long. Bring the hands behind, plant the feet, and then gently move the knees from side to side. And then coming to square pose on the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, folding forward. Remember, you could be just up here and that's good as well. And begin to walk back up. Release the legs. And we're going to come into the yogi squat. So it might be that you want to use a block like this, but underneath your heels. So a bit like you're wearing high heels. That can sometimes help with a squat. Bring the hands to the heart if that is okay for you, if that's working. Otherwise, do whatever works. Take a few breaths in this lovely squat posture. And releasing the hands. And we'll bring ourselves up into standing. And the legs wide, or in a kind of like as wide as we had in squat pretty much. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, bending the knees and coming down into the squat here. So tucking in your tummy and your pelvic floor, your mula bandha. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Breath in, inhale. Bring the hands down to the side. Widen the legs so that the feet are really facing forward. The outside edge of the feet in alignment with the mat as much as possible. Loosen the knees at this stage. I'm going to lift up my leggings. Bring the arms out to the side. Clasp behind. Open up the chest. I'm going to keep the knees loose for now. Exhale, fold forward, and then the arms might be going over above your head, or they might be still at the sacrum. Lift up through the arches of the feet, and you can lift up your toes and soften them down. breathing here, so deep breaths here in this prasarita, padottanasana 3 or C posture. Feeling this loosening of the legs and the lower back, tucking in your abdominal muscles. Exhale, the arms are releasing back towards your sacrum, and place your hand in the crease of the hips, bend your knees, tuck in your tummy, lift up pelvic floor, and bring yourself back up very carefully. Lovely, that's great. Okay, and then we're going to turn around into warrior 2, bending the front knee, so it's knee over ankle, looking out over the front arm. And bring the hands back to the heart, straightening the leg and over to the other side, opening up warrior 2. Sinking in here, warrior, really breathing into this strong posture. Remember to lift up your pelvic floor. Exhale, hands back. And then closing the legs, so we've got them a hip width apart. And gently lifting up into a balance. So we're exhaling up, lifting up pelvic floor. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Lovely. It's a soft, gentle balance. Exhale up, really engaging your abdominal muscles. Inhale down. That's great. Planting the left foot, we're going to come up into tree. So engaging your abs, pelvic floor, and this is where your right foot could come, or it might come to your calf, or it might come into your thigh. And then bring the hands at the heart, nice and steady. Taking a few breaths here, finding your drishti, your eye gaze, so something that is not wobbling, nice and steady. Bring the arms out into vriksanana, the tree posture. Hands back to the heart. And then release down. Lovely. And here we go on the other side. So planting your right leg down, finding your place. Either on the mats, or at the calf area, or up into your thigh somewhere. Bring the hands at the heart. Feeling the thigh press against your foot. Get yourself nice and stable. Opening up the arms, making sure that your hips are stable. When you're in a straight tree with some movement. Your drishti, your eye gaze, will keep you steady. Also by lifting up pelvic floor and engaging your abdominal muscles also. Hands over the head and down to the heart. And release. Releasing the legs and have a little sway from side to side. Releasing out your hips. And gently making your way back down into squat posture. Hands together. And then down onto the mat. Making your way into Dandasana, which is a staff posture. So you've got your hands by your side. You might need to be on a block. You can always move any padding you've got behind you. That kind of helps a little bit to tilt the pelvis. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then exhale, slowly moving forward. Breath in. Exhale, folding forward. So you might be taking hold of your toes, or you might be using a strap, like this one here, and holding onto the strap. You might be just having your hands on your shins, or somewhere like that. Breath in and then exhale, fold forward. So this is paschimottonasana, so it is a forward fold, but your eye gaze is generally at your big toes. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and exhale, fold forward. Inhale and rest. That's good. Breath in, and then we'll begin to bring ourselves back, up, and then back down onto the mat and draw the knees into the chest. And have a little rock from side to side. Place the feet down and the arms out, and then take a few flowing twists, releasing out the hips. Starting to relax your body now. Your breath can become a bit slower, lighter, without needing to bring any strong breath in to hold our asana. We can start to relax the body, start to relax the breath. Back up to center. Stretch out your right leg. Just take a bit of a stretch of the back of the leg. Exhale. So exhale the leg towards you. As you inhale, it can move back a bit. Just keep it nice and gentle, nice and soft. Might be you're down here doing it. And release the leg down, and the other side. Stretching out back of the legs. And releasing down. And we're going to come into Shavasana. So bring your legs down, and you can get yourself nice and warm. I will actually put a blanket on. We're not going to be here very long, but it's just nice to stay warm if it's not warm where you are. And taking a little bit of time to completely rest and relax your body, feeling yourself heavy and held and supported by the mat. Heavy and supported by the ground beneath the mat. Your whole body is relaxed. Your whole body is relaxed. Feeling cradled. Cushioned. Really comfortable. Now you can continue to rest here if you wish, or you can turn onto your side. make your way back up to seated. With your eyes closed, the hands at the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Feeling that gentle lifting as you inhale and softening as you exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for sharing this practice. So nice to have you here. So if you like this practice, you can give it a thumbs up, and I love to hear your comments down below. And of course you can click the subscribe button, and that means that you're subscribed to my channel. And the little notification bell means that then you get told when I upload a new video. Also, I have a membership, so a channel membership, which means you can press the join button, which you should see unless you've got an iPhone or an iPad, and it's not there, but it'll be there on your computer or your Android phone or tablet or whatever. And you can click on the join button, you can see the perks which you would get if you join as a member to my channel, which is a very small monthly fee, which says thank you for making these videos, and also you get fun perks like live stream yoga class and things like that, members only videos, and have a little look, see what there is at the moment. So anyway, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.
Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayate.